Join us on a trip down memory lane. My wife and I moved from Virginia Beach about 10 years ago. We lived there for 15 years. Most of my free time was spent down here on Back Bay, kayaking. I loved it. The area is beautiful. A lot of unspoiled I guess wilderness would be, marshland would probably be a better term here. We're leaving Horn Point, which is a national wildlife refuge. Great little launching point for you if you're into kayaking. Interesting thing down here, the houses we pass that we're passing right now regularly get flooded. Anytime the wind's out of the south, the water comes up, gets about a foot or so deep on this road, and those houses get slightly flooded. I think they're built up high enough that they really don't get water inside. It's just an annoying thing. The flooding usually goes up to about the little culvert up here after this turn. And the road's almost always still passable. You just got to be slow around the houses. You don't want to send a wave of destruction into their house. The big thing is you can't, it's hard to see the road. So yeah, winds out of the south will drive up the water about a foot or so on average. Sometimes it's more if it's a stronger wind, like something tropical's coming up and misses us inland, that'll do a big mess because then it'll bring it up a couple feet and they do get flooded. On the left here is a little turtle, a little speck on the road on the left side here by this driveway. You can see it right there. Guy's planning a trip across to get to the other side. All turtles know that the water is always better on the other side, and he's doing it. So we're going to take a left here onto Muddy Creek. Muddy Creek is high enough that they don't get flooded as often as down that road. I mean, that road is, that whole trip from the refuge parking lot, there was a little rise of that road constantly. So this is Muddy Creek. A lot of little farms on here. A lot of people growing berries around here, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. They seem to do well in these areas. When it's picking season, most of these people will have little stands out front, like their cousins, the strawberries. This is also a big strawberry area. Home of the Pungo Strawberry Festival in downtown Pungo. Stick with me through this whole thing, you'll see downtown Pungo. Not on this video, but another video. So yeah, up here we have people with a small little strawberry patch and a little strawberry stand. I imagine they're busy on weekends. Strawberries are almost ready. Most of the stands were still closed. This was that May 4th, and the weather was gorgeous. Had to come down here. My wife had a couple appointments. I decided to come with her. I knew one was going to be about an hour and a half, so I came down here. I figured this would be a nice place to go. Some fond memories of down here with my kayak all over Back Bay. These were the best places to launch because there's little tributaries. There's some islands. You can see a lot of interesting birds, eagles, osprey, lots of osprey in this area. They're very indigenous to this area. So we're on our way to a place called Lovetts Landing. Nothing fancy, pretty much a gravel parking lot on the side of the road. It's probably the least fancy of the kayak launches around here. There's at the end of almost every road, there's a place to launch your kayak. You just got to be careful because a lot of it's private property, and unless you know the landowner, you won't be welcome to, or you could probably ask nicely too, to launch from their property. It's just one of those things. But there's enough. This is only probably about a mile and a half, 2 miles down the road. This is a short, like 5-minute video. So we're going to come up to the end of the road here. I've seen this ditch flood every now and then on the right here. A lot of turtles in there, a lot of little things in there, you see. So we're going to make a left here on Pleasant Ridge. It's not really a ridge, but it's called Pleasant Ridge. There's an area that is Pleasant Ridge. It is a ridge, meaning in this area, ridge is easily defined by something about 2 or 3 feet higher than the surrounding area. Because like I said, it's very flat. This is a little back bay tributary kind of thing. That boathouse on the left is normally not occupied, but is well maintained. And this is Lovetts Landing. You'll see a quick notch here of a ramp if you have a bigger boat. But usually you just take your boat, drop it in the water, and have fun. Remember to lock your car. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Have a good day.